Ah!
We got Jello.
And Jello molds.
That was loud, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome back to the beloved Christmas channel. One of the things I wanted to attempt when I started this channel was Jello molds because, you know, we were kind of looking a little bit at the history of Christmas and the history of these things. And since, you know, Jello was a huge thing from World War II until, what, the 80s-ish. And I hear they're making a comeback, but we'll see what happens. So we're going to attempt, our first time ever, to make a Jello mold today. I've never done this because, well, when I started this endeavor, I asked my mother if I could have her old Jello molds, which were exactly like these. And she said, nope, sorry, can't. I gave them to your children to play in the sandbox with.
What else are you supposed to do with them? Not play in the sandbox?
He's got a point. So, I was able to get my hands on another one of these lovely Jello molds. And I mean, it doesn't have all the pieces, but it will work for our purposes. So we are going to attempt to make our very first layered Jello mold. Let's do this.
Over like a Jenga tower.
I mean, honestly, I have no idea how much Jello this is going to take. I've never done this before. There it goes. So, Adric, while we were waiting, was kind enough to open some of these boxes because he got excited. He wants to start with blueberry and he wants to use the small mold. So I'm going to ask you to prepare the mold. Okay.
How do I do that?
You're going to make sure there's no debris of any kind, no dust, no dirt, nothing in it. Make sure it's really dry, and then you're going to spray it with a little cooking spray. Well, I think you spray it with a little heavy-handed there, kiddo. Just a bit. All right, we're going to start by making our Jello. So I'm going to pour the blue Jello. Do you want to pour out 3/4 of a cup of water, and just be careful because that water is boiling hot.
3/4 of a cup?
Yeah, 3/4 of a cup. So we're going to pour the boiling water in there. Yeah, that is very pretty blue. And then we're going to pour cold water, 3/4 of a cup of cold water.
Okay.
Right now you want to make sure all of the stuff that's in there already is dissolved. And I'm just going to wipe out the excess cooking spray. Alright, there, give that a stir, make sure it's mixed.
It's already getting a little rough.
Yeah, this is why when you stir, you gotta hold the bowl. Why? That way it doesn't go anywhere, silly. Pour this in. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, alright. Well, that looks like it's about 1/3 of the way up. Alright, well there's a little bit left over, so I'm just going to pour it in here.
Right. Get it in there, yes.
Yes. Okay, we'll pour that to the side.
Blue.
Alright, hold on. Oh, sorry. We're going to put the Jello molds into the refrigerator for 45 minutes so they can start to set.
So we can see the change.
Yes. So we've got lots of liquid now, and we'll have it slightly set, and then we'll add our next color. Okay, it's been 45 minutes, and it's time to take these things out.
Yeah, this one's got some minor imperfections.
Okay, so we still got a little jiggle there. But it's starting to...
This one's like... So we got the boiling water here. Steamy.
3/4 of a cup.
Yes. So we got our bowl here. It's kind of wet, but it doesn't really matter. And we got the packet of grape Jello. Grape into here. Okay, let's get some. Now, let's get to mixing. Okay, so now we get the cold water in there.
How's it coming?
Good.
Are you ready for me to help you make the mold? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You need a big spoon then.
Well, do you want to grab a big spoon? They're right over there.
Is this spoon good?
That's a ladle.
Ladle.
It is a spoon, but it's just letting you know it's a ladle. Okay, and that's okay. We can use a ladle. Do you want to grab the other mold?
Yes.
Okay. So let's.
Very crucial that we don't go too fast on this. Just going fast could mean
Gently.
messing up the entire thing, and that's not good.
Alright, so pour the. Here we go, and then we'll pour the rest of this. Whoop, around there. Okay. Alright. Here we go.
Lucky stuff's
So
in
the
the
purple
garbage.
is in, and we will repeat
With the green. After this break, there's no commercials, I don't think.
No, we don't have commercials. Okay, so we are now making the green layer, but since we have twice as much, Jello powder, we're going to use twice as much water. So we're going to use 1.5 cups of water. All right.
Stir time.
I'm doing this one.
Do it.
Excuse me, I get to do one. Thank you.
I want you to stir.
Alright. Alright, now let's measure out 1.5 cups of cold water. Lime Jello. Alright. Okay, just put it down. Thank you. Alright, we'll give them.
Jello smell, yes.
Huh? Yeah. Oh. Alright, so let's see if it works this way.
Spoon.
Okay. Whoop. So this big one, because we've just been pouring our leftovers into it, is going to be more green than anything else.
I think it's safe to say it's going to be mostly green.
Yeah, well this one will probably add more other colors too. So this one's obviously full. We're gonna fridge this, and I think this just gets fridged for either hours and hours or overnight. I have to look because, like I said, I've never done this before, but I tend to say that a lot on this channel. Okay, so this one we're going to add more layers to, and we'll see how it comes out. So last night I tried to make one more layer on this, and I made a mistake. We're going to attempt to demold the big one first, and I'm expecting it to be a fail. Let's see. Okay, so first we need a bigger plate than our Jello. I'm going to stick our Jello in there for a second, just to loosen it a little. I mean, it might be okay.
Does it get a little melty?
Yep, just to warm it up a little. So,
And we're going to plop it upside down.
Said about 10 seconds. I now don't have a time. Oh, my second hand is dead. I gotta put a new battery in that clock. Okay, ready? And we'll see if this works. In 3, 2, 1.
Bloop.
Oh, alright. You know what?
It's squishy.
It is squishy. Oh, there we go.
I'm seeing some movement.
Yeah, well, let's try it this way. This is Tupperware, so if you can't do it one way, we'll try it another.
Because it's not going to explode.
Whoa, there it goes. Whoa. Oh, it failed. Totally failed like I thought it would.
Boop.
Alright. Alright, so attempt number 1 did not work. I'm going to reattempt to do this one. Thankfully, I have to go to the grocery store this afternoon, so we'll buy more Jello. Wait a minute. This is Adric's Jello, so we're going to have him try this. So what you're going to do, buddy, is you're going to take that, put it down, take the lid off of it, okay? So this one looks more firm than mine did. So this is attempt number 2. So you're just going to put it in there for just like 10 seconds, just to loosen it up. Alright. Now we're going to pull this out of the way. Alright, so now you're going to take this plate.
This way?
Yep, and this is the plate that my molds came with. How fun is that? Ready? And flip.
And you can see there's a tree on top.
Well, no, they can't. Ready? Okay, and do we have a tree in the top? Is there a tree in the top? Ooh!
Rather sad looking. Oh, it's releasing.
Yep, and lift. Whoop! Oh, it worked! Look at that, buddy. Get that out of the way. Your Adric's Jello mold worked better than mine, but I'm gonna have a redo. And I know Adric is aching to get his hands on this Jello. He's been driving me crazy. No. So we're gonna take a break so he can try out his Jello, and I have to go grocery shopping so we can do attempt number 2. What's that? Is it a steam? So we have 2 successful Jello molds. The blue still is a little weird on the bottom. I don't know why that is. But I'm not making another one to figure it out this time. No attempt 3. I do have some ideas for other Jello molds to make in the future, and because I'm going to try to keep doing this just because I've never done it before, and so far it's a hit. Don't worry, the other 2 Jello molds we didn't eat it all ourselves. We have downstairs neighbors. Adric is bummed because, you know, technical difficulties. We did miss the unveiling of attempt number 2. These things happen. But we'll have some pretty close-ups for you. All right. So. I have a teenager throwing a temper tantrum, and he wanted me to do this video with me, but now he's not, so I guess I'm going to close it out without him. Okay. Alright, well, so there it is. It took me 2 attempts, but I have successfully made Jello molds without too much trouble. We'll see if I can do better in the future or not, but for now, take care everyone, bye. Oh, you coming back to say goodbye?
Dance. Goodbye.
Bye everyone. Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Where's it going?